Government leaders have abandoned the capital and are now hiding in exile. Information out of occupied Athens has been sporadic, but Soviet forces are indeed in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying territories in Greece. In the city, fighting among Allied and Soviet troops continues, but the Allied death toll is rising rapidly. Now it remains to be seen if Allied forces will be able to weather this onslaught intact. Reacting to this latest assault, Allied diplomats led the United Nations in a 281-7 vote that, in approving a unique military funding initiative aimed at increasing global Allied support. This proposal calls for the formation of a global defense agency to be temporarily established in an as yet unnamed European capital. Indeed, in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying.
Sounds bad, does it not? Well, it is. But Stalin has just written his obituary. At last, this will help us galvanize the rest of the world against him. Yes, we have lost Greece. But we are not out just yet. Stalin may think so. But if we can continue to counsel the talents of commanders like yourself, we will come through this war on top. My old friend... One of Tanya's men. She found something. But Russian security agents have captured her. They will almost certainly take her back to Moscow. We must get her back. She has vital information on the Iron Curtain project. That information could help tip the scales in our favor. Let him clear his head. In this state, he is of no use to us. The Soviets currently hold Tanya near Grodno. The prison is well guarded, but a supply truck from a nearby Soviet base runs to the facility several times a day. If your spies can infiltrate the war factory, they may be able to hitch a ride into the prison compound. Once you have found Tanya, get her out of there any way you can.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Such a pretty face. Where is Professor Einstein? I was hoping you'd say that. I'm afraid the effects are quite permanent.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Commander, for king and country, for king and country, on my way, for king and country, on my way, for king and country, on my way. Indeed, 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 for king and country, indeed, for king and country, on my way, for king and country, on my way. On my way, for king and country. Indeed. Commander. Indeed. On my way, on my way, on my way, for king and country. Indeed. 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 For king and country. Indeed. 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 On my way. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. On my way. On my way. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. On my way. On my way. Indeed. For king and country. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. 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 On my way. Indeed. Indeed. Indeed.
10 minutes remaining. Building infiltrated.
Commander, on my way.
Building infiltrated.
That's all you got?
Tanya, freed.
Yes, sir. Chew on this. Cha-ching! I'm there. Chew on this. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. Let's rock. Chew on this. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. Cha-ching! Chew on this. Cha-ching! Let's rock. I'm there. I'm there. Let's rock. Let's rock! I'm there! Let's rock! Let's rock! I'm there! I'm there! I'm there!
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived. Allied reinforcements have arrived from the south.
Reporting. Yes, sir. At once. Reporting. Orders. At once. Yes, sir. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Reporting. Of course. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Vehicle report acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Of course. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. At once. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Very well. Very well. Agreed. Of course. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Of course. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Agreed. Very well. Very well. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Engineering. Awaiting orders. Yes, affirmative.
New construction options.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Preparing.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Reporting.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Low power. New construction options.
Reporting. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Yes, affirmative.
New construction
Yes.
options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Engineering. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Engineering. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Low power. Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, affirmative.
New construction options. Training. On hold. Cancel.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, affirmative.
Repairing. New construction options.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Very well. At once.
Building.
Awaiting orders. At once. Very well. Acknowledged. Agreed. Very well. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Repairing. Training.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Construction complete.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Reporting.
Repairing. Building. Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit repaired. New construction options. Repairing. Building. Construction complete. Unit repaired. Building. Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancel.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes,
Repairing.
sir.
Construction complete. Unit repaired. Building.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Base
Affirmative.
is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Building. Repairing. Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancel. Repairing. Unit repaired. Structure
Awaiting
sold.
orders. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Repair.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building. Repairing.
Reporting. At once. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Building. Unit repaired. Repairing. Repairing. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Agreed.
Unit
At
repaired.
once. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Repairing. Construction complete. Cancel. Building. Unit repaired. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Vehicle. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Reconstruction options. Building. Unit ready. On hold. Cancel. Building. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Waiting orders.
Construction complete. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Cancel. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. Building.
Reporting. At once.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Construction sold.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Building.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Prepare.
At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit prepared. Unit ready. Building. Preparing.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit prepared. Preparing. Unit
Affirmative.
prepared. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Vehicle. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting.
Our base
Yes, sir.
is under
Affirmative.
Preparing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit prepared.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Our base
Reporting.
is under attack.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
prepared.
Acknowledged.
Repairing. Repairing.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Repairing. Unit repaired. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.
So very pretty, but oh so stubborn.